Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin, your daily update. We'll also do a bit of an economic calendar update today so that you know what to expect next week, which is obviously very important. So that you know what's happening, what's important, and when you can actually expect some movements. So we'll do that, but just in general we'll do a full overview of what to expect. I mean, today, like we said yesterday as well, we got a little bit of bullish momentum, and I expect that to continue at least for the next couple of hours. But usually, as most of you know, Sunday afternoon / Monday morning, you get a lot of big moves again. And especially with Monday being the first Monday of September, usually volatility is expected. So we'll also talk about that and just in general, what to expect. Everything you should know. I'll try to tell you that, all right? So that's what we'll do before we dive into that. I do want to mention as well that I have my own premium trading group, as you can see right here, in which I send my own trades. Since like a week ago, I've also started sharing my short-term buys. All right, so I buy a lot of crypto short-term that have potential to rally, and I share those as well in the group and also in the chat room. And apart from that, you also gain a trading guide if you sign up. So a lot of value. If you would like to check that out, check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment. But for now, onto Bitcoin. So what we're seeing today is probably another decrease in volume. Like I said, I mean, volume is still pretty high. I would expect it to continue to drop for a little bit longer, but the volume overall is just still very high. I mean, it's probably going to drop down towards 6-7 billion, that range, or like 6 to 8, so somewhere in the sevens. But yeah, that's just usual. And then usually the volume starts going up again towards today's evening, depending on your time zone. That could also be the night in Asia or the afternoon in the US. All right, but before we dive into the technicals, which I do have some things to talk about, first let's check out the economic calendar. So Monday, we have nothing to worry about. Tuesday, we have nothing to worry about. Wednesday, not really. We have an ISM services PMI from the US, which is a little bit of an indicator of how their economy is doing. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims again, so that's pretty important, but not too much. And then Friday, nothing. So it's not a very busy week. Obviously, it is still very important what those economic events say, because it will determine the direction of the dollar strength index. And the dollar strength index has been very bullish for the last month and a half. And this opening will mean something at the very least. I mean, right now it's very bullish. That's bearish for Bitcoin. So what we're seeing with Bitcoin now, to actually switch over to the technicals, is that it's stuck between this level, still between 25,630 precisely. And then this area, I would expand this area a little bit between 26,400 and 26,200. So, like I said, I do expect volatility, and I expect Bitcoin to get up towards those areas, all right? So that is something I do think will happen. But then, at this point of time, with a bullish dollar strength index, and with the decision about the ETFs being postponed, and this is also something I said yesterday, and September historically being a bearish month, I don't see a way in which this level can be broken. I think Bitcoin can get up there, but after that it will reject and will stay in this consolidation. And then at some point of time, I think the most likely scenario is that 25,600 will break. That will get a bearish break retest, and that will drop down towards that 25,000 area, which is a pretty big area, as you can see. Technically, it ranges all the way from 25,250 down to 24,200. So it's very big, but around 25,000 will probably be the first support. So that's what I expect. I think that's everything I wanted to say regarding the fundamentals, technicals. Yeah, I do think so. So if you do have any questions, if you want to discuss it, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.